Okay, so welcome to the Thursday edition of Performance Seminar. Tonight we have two planned performers and one present currently. So yeah, we'll get started from there. So our first performer is going to be Dakshata, and you'll announce the name of your piece and your name as well and what you'll be playing for us. Go ahead.
Okay, so my name is Dakshata and I'm performing Sonatina and by Beethoven. Sorry, let me put it down. There you
All right, awesome. So that was Dakshata performing. It was Sonatina in F by Beethoven. So I'm going to start the poll. I have a very small poll today since I have a very small performance seminar, but that's all right. And then we can go from there. And also, this was a draft performance as well. So, and then I guess the only person to be filling it out will be Shivani for today. Yeah. So I'll give you a few minutes to kind of to fill that out. What you got? And then Shivani, do you have any verbal feedback to give? Pretty much. The jelly one here.
It was a little bit choppy, not really even, and it stayed in the same dynamic.
Yeah, it's good to have feedback. Cool. So we have the poll filled out. All right, cool. I see, Dakshata, you filled out the poll, but that's right. Cool. So in terms of rhythm, so take a look at the poll now. So in terms of rhythm, you got 1 vote for 3, 1 vote for 4. I guess that helps it be a little bit more anonymous because I don't know who voted for who, but yeah, so rhythm was all right. I don't think there was any issues in terms of the rhythm for the most part. There was definitely a bit of a slowdown. That's more of a pulse issue, so we'll talk about that later. But yeah, in terms of like overall rhythm lining everything up, there wasn't too many issues there. In terms of notes, yeah, you got 1 vote for 3, 1 vote for 4. I don't think there were any issues with note accuracy that I could tell. I think it was kind of more within the other areas of performing it, but the notes were pretty all right, so not too much I can say on that. Pulse, 1 vote for 3, 1 vote for 4. I would say, yeah, Pulse was probably the biggest thing to work on. There was definitely a slowdown. I know you're still kind of in the learning process on this piece, and this is definitely more of a challenging piece that you've than a lot of the pieces you've done before. So definitely with this piece, yeah, just kind of making sure to take things slow. Probably, especially kind of maybe working the standards matrix, maybe doing some scaling to kind of help with the slower sections. But overall, just kind of working on the overall coordination that you have. And then on dynamics, you got 1 vote for 1 and 1 vote for 2, which, yeah, the dynamics were kind of within the same range for the most part. So we haven't really gotten dynamics yet, but yeah, definitely at some point that will add to the character of the piece. Um, is um, is incorporating your dynamics. So then that'll kind of really help because we kind of have the forte in the beginning, mezzo, and it goes to mezzo piano, mezzo forte. There's lots of dynamics written in the piece. So expressing that will be really, really helpful. And then the last part, articulation, you got 2 votes for 3. And yeah, articulation was all right, but you kind of missed a lot of staccatos. So definitely going back, kind of working on that. We can definitely work on staccato a lot. And the articulation is really what's going to help. Working on articulation and the pulse is what's going to help. Kind of what Shivani mentioned, it was a little bit choppy, kind of will help to smooth it out a little bit. So then things feel a little more cohesive and connected pretty much. Yeah. Oh, I didn't share the results, but if you want to take a look at the results, I'll let you take a look at it for like a minute or something.